Well, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Inside the Illini show. We are here in the Live Center. I'm with Mark Pearson. It's time to break down that bracket. Big news coming out of Springfield today for the Senators. Their QB, Rashad Rochelle, announced on Twitter today that he received an offer from Duke University. For 7 decades, the IHSA boys basketball tournament was in that building right behind me. And for the first time in 25 years, it's coming back. I think this is a very talented team, but last year they had a chance to make it to the tournament, but it got canceled. So getting your feet wet, coming out, getting the hype, knowing how it feels to be under that stage. If it ain't broke, Evan, what you gonna do?
Don't fix it, buddy.
Don't fix it. It's Joey Sprinkle again up the middle. Is that Joey Sprinkle or Joey Tebow Sage? Well, for the first time in what seems like forever, we finally got a glimpse of some college football. Brandon Peters, he finds Josh Emater, hey, baby, for the 28-yard touchdown. Well, let's move on to the green. How's your short game? Because mine is pretty trash. That's why I leave the golfing to the pros.
Now my man Lucas Clark has been playing for 5 years. Me, on the other hand, I think I still need a little work.
Okay, not bad. Okay, they used to call me Orlando Woods in the Frisbee game.
Since the tennis courts have been reopened, I've gotten a chance to get out there and get my swing on. But while in the process, I met a family that was really good. No, I mean really good. Kids and all. They said they learned the game from their grandfather, who's been doing it since the 80s. Take a look at their story.
A family that plays together stays together.
Well, I just loved it so much, and I wanted them to love it. And it's a game you can play, a long time in life.
Kevin Muhammad started playing tennis in the 1980s with his uncles. Now at the age of 64, he's already taught the game to his kids, and now he's teaching generation number 3.
Teach them and see them actually do it and improve the game. It's a lot of joy in that.
His daughter Jada can still remember growing up hitting backhands with her dad, and now that she has 5 kids of her own, she's doing the same with her little ones.
Since I've gotten older and after high school, I really have gained appreciation for the time we get to spend together. When you are a young kid, you just go on about life and you don't really think about, spending time with your parents or whatever, but now I really have grown to appreciate the time that we get together on the court.
2 out of her 5, Noah and Madison, are already starting to love the game and are really good at it.
I like playing with my mom and grandpa because it's fun to play with your family and everybody's trash talking with each other and stuff.
This is our home, away from home out here, so I enjoy being with them all the time. And even my husband comes out, and he never was a player before he met me, but he comes out and plays with us too.
And when they ask if the game of tennis will stay in the family,
oh yeah, we're gonna all be a tennis family. They don't have a choice.
In Springfield, Orlando Toatley.
Rack it down. Up, there you go.
WND Sports.
Well, going into today's game, we already knew that Illinois was the bigger, faster, and stronger team. And today they proved it. On offense, they were hitting on all cylinders. Today had to be Thanksgiving because everybody was eating for the Illini. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 different players for the team scored in double digits on 16 assists.
That speaks volumes for our team is we sacrifice for the guy to our right and guy to our left, and we do that so we can win. And when we win, we all win.
That scoring came early and often against the Cougars. The Illini going on a 9-0 run in the first 3 minutes. Players like Ayo Dosunmu had 22 points and dominated in the first half, along with big man Kofi Coburn, who out-rebounded Chicago State's entire team.
I'm a really big guy. I'm 7 feet. Coach expects me to rebound the basketball, so when I go out there and I do it, I'm just doing what I need to do and what I'm capable of doing. It's just about doing that on a high level, doing that each and every game and just dominate every game on the glass, whether it's offensive or defensive.
So all we've talked about is the recipe for success late in the season, and that's defense and rebounding, and we need to be dominant there, and it takes everybody.
They also received sparks from freshman Adam Miller, who had 15 points, and Andre Cabello, who chipped in 18 off the bench. Senior guard Trent Frazier saying these early matchups are good for these young guys' confidence.
Like I said, they already know how hard it is going to be, Big Ten, so them having that mindset of competing every day and, trying to limit their mistakes is going to be, vital for them. But these young guys, they ask a lot of questions. They're willing to learn. They work really, really hard. So, those guys are going to be, really, really good for us, when conference play starts. So.
But the most impressive thing about today's win was the Illini defense, holding Chicago State to 27% shooting, helping them dominate 97-38. We'll see if they can put together a similar performance Friday against Ohio. That game is slated for noon. In Champaign, Orlando Toatley, WAND Sports.
Well, we've been cooped up for the last 2 months with really nothing to do, and if you're a sports fan, you will take anything right now. So we're out here playing Frisbee golf. You probably haven't heard of it, but it's been around for almost 10 years here in Decatur.
I know what you're thinking. Is this ultimate Frisbee? No, it's a different type of sport that more people around the area are taking on.
I think it's getting a lot bigger pretty quick. There's a Professional Disc Golf Association, and it just hit 100,000 members probably a year or two ago, and it's growing continuously.
Now, Frisbee golf is exactly what it sounds like. You play 18 holes of trying to get the disc into a cage.
It looks easy on camera, coming out, just throwing. It has its difficulties, though. A lot of elements you got to deal with, the wind and whatnot. So
now, my man Lucas Clark has been playing for 5 years. Me, on the other hand, I think I still need a little work.
I fanned out whatever's kind of comfortable. Yep, just like that.
How my legs though? How my feet?
Maybe just a little bit further spread out.
Okay. Do we turn the hips with it?
Yeah. You'll kind of, whenever you bring it forward, you kind of spin your hips with it.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay, they used to call me Orlando Woods in the Frisbee game.
Now, based off of that, your boy probably won't be winning any Frisbee golf championships in the near future. But Clark encourages everyone to come out on Sundays with the club here in Decatur to have some fun.
It's a very cheap sport. You can go out and spend, $5 to $20 for a disc or two, and just come out to any park and play. And it's great for families. You can get out there with your family, your friends. I'd recommend it to anybody.
In Decatur, Orlando Toatley, WAND Sports.